Dude, that's so...
The mysterious structure, which has
I
been
hope
described
Aunt May
as
isn't
some
watching
kind
this
of
because she's
ancient
going to
temple,
flip.
has suddenly appeared in the war-torn Republic
We
of
try to stop
Transia,
it, but...
decimating a
I
remote
screwed
village
up,
at the base
Robbie.
of Mount
It's
Wonderful.
okay, you can
These
say it.
images,
Doesn't
taken
matter
by
who
tourists,
screwed up.
have been reposted
What
over
matters
2
is that
million
we're
times
screwed.
on every social media outlet with the hashtag #ApocalypseWow.
We're in the end game now. Oops, you're bad.
Oh, my bad.
You're expecting to hear a witty one-liner. I get it. I'm serious. You dropped a freaking mountain. I mean, if a mountain didn't kill him, what could? My ego?
I see you are
Moi? You've got the wrong guy, Hunter. I'm a problem solver.
I appreciate...
Why do you think I'm keeping it between...
Because
Bingo. After all...
And...
You know, a loss. A goose egg. A big fat zero. Gotta say.
I have faith we will still win.
Where does this so-called faith come from?
From myself and my friend. You sound in pain.
It's okay. Just take it sleazy, Hunter. The fight's...
Hey. Let me guess. You came to rub it in? Tell me the Midnight Suns are just a bunch of Hero Academy dropouts who are in over their heads?
I'm not here to rub anything in. I came here to say, I thought what you did back there was brave. And bold.
Yeah, right. You mean brave and stupid?
You weren't being stupid. You did what you thought was right. Sometimes, we can do everything in our power to stop a bad thing from happening and still fall flat on our faces. Just keep your chin up and remember, failure is an essential part of the superhero gig. I mean, look at me. I haven't exactly been batting 1,000 these days, but that doesn't seem to have slowed down my...
I see you and Caretaker are on the...
Seems so. I should be happy about it. I grew up in Transia, you know. It's all destroyed now.
The casualties Transia has suffered these last few...
I really hope we can.
It is not a matter of can, Wanda. We must.
Whatever it takes to
Whatever.
I'm afraid of her, you know. I mean, what if it happens again? What if I...
If it came to...
I appreciate that, but I don't think you're going to have time for all that while you're also trying to...
You're right.
You would...
I'm...
You almost got me.
No one is leaving you behind.
Promise?
Cross...
Well, I ought to get back to the news. See what new horrors are...
Do not watch too much of it. The overconsumption of news media is supposed...
There are worse things for your mental health, Hunter. And I'll take my chances with a little cable... Night.
Wanda, there's...
Yeah. Ugh, the first time we're actually trusted to sit in the driver's... We dropped a mountain on her head, and Lola's...
It is not the end of the...
Yes, it is. Like it's... The Temple of Cthon is here, and soon giant flying squid god will come...
Nico, I'm not chosen one.
How come you always manage to say...
It is one of my secrets.
You mean not so secret super... Alright, I'm gonna stay out here a while. Thanks for...
Anytime.
Felt like we won for a second. Well, we're not winning, are we?
Can you...
You have gone too...
could say the same to you, leaving me for dead in bed. What a way to treat...
One look at Transia tells me everything I need to know.
Pains me to hear you say that.
Do not say it. Do not tell me you have
I do not need to. The Darkhold is finally complete. The Midnight Sun is... We will all have our final parts to play. Will you be ready when the curtain...
If everything you do is truly for me, Mother, then I beg you to stop. Let us both return...
You almost sound like him.
I thought we could not talk about him.
Don't be ridiculous, not him. Him. Your father.
I have never heard of you speak of him.
We close upon the end of a billion years prophecy. Forgive me if I'm a bit... I sometimes wonder if I could bring his soul to this place. To have him stand once more.
I implore you. In his death, he has been spent... What? No snappy comeback? Promises that we shall be reunited?
No, child.
Agatha?
I'm sorry to intrude.
For you?
You always came to me for advice.
That is called playing one parent against the other.
I know. And I always gave advice Sarah would have given. If...
I thought so. Was she there, but invisible? Did she whisper your advice through...
Of course not. Hunter, we spoke about you constantly. The weight of prophecy...
I had no idea.
I don't know how to say this without... Despite our actions, the prophecy unfolds. Chthon's return seems inevitable. Yet all I can do for...
Agatha...
I should be here with Sarah and yourself, helping to bring the... Useless. I'm
Agatha,
sorry, Hunter.
wait.
I leave you to rest.
Agatha. Hunter, I'm coming in. Where is she? I heard you speak.
I am surprised.
Then you don't deny.
Why would I?
Why didn't you tell me earlier?
I made a promise.
To who?
Agatha.
Then why now?
Because if you can hear Agatha,
I don't know.
then let me talk to her.
All right.
Good night.
I still can't believe it.
What don't you believe, Robbie?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Oh, hey.
MJ, can you please drive by May's house and make sure she's okay? If she turned on the news, she's probably scared. I know you're upset too. Everyone's in the same boat. She won't want you to be making a fuss, so come up with an excuse.
Poor Wanda.
You feel...
Of course I do. It's basic human.
It is certainly a lot.
She'll need support. I mentioned before that the
House.
Professor Xavier's school was displaced many times. We've only...
You see yourself...
It's hard not to.
I think she would like some solace if it came...
I think so too. I'll give Wanda her space for now.
Remember that time we fought together in Madripoor?
The entire Abbey is humming about the Hulk.
Doctor.
Oh, that's where you're wrong. Banner and the Hulk share a body, but they are different.
That conflict is tearing Banner...
That is easier said than done.
He does not...
It does if you hate...
That is very...
Is.
Oh, and she probably won't be going out to get her paper, so...
I apologize for not having the bandwidth to speak loud. My mind has been spinning, trying to process it all.
Take all the time you...
That's just the thing, Hunter. There's no excuse. At any moment, my sister will unleash Cthon upon the planet. Yet Wanda is back in the library reading as if we were back. Half of me wishes she was here, so I could ask her for guidance.
And the other...
Is glad she's not alive to endure the horror. Still, I wonder...
I know one thing she would have wanted.
What's that?
To see this rift between you and Wanda.
I know.
Just do not...
It may never happen then. Not... I need to get my head together. Now that the Temple of Cthon...
What you doing, Charlie?
This is the first time I've been here since...
Yeah.
For obvious reasons, Agatha is on my mind. I can't imagine how much Of course, I'd like to know more, but I trust...
It has not been easy.
Then I won't add to your burden. I don't know what...
Books.
Thank you for that. I meant Agatha and I... Instead, I'm just... numb.
If you want to talk about it...
Thank you, but I don't want to distract from what I'm sure will...
It is no...
I know. But also, I need to figure it out for myself before I can talk about...
I understand.
Well...
Hunter.
Agatha, a moment. Meet me in my room.
Oh. What is this about?
Wanda knows. Last night...
She did?
She confronted me, and...
What did you
I could not lie to her.
I'm glad you didn't. If Wanda overheard me...
Should we tell her?
Yes, this evening. Here I go, stirring up...
Was that the time we fought the 20-foot-tall robot?
Hunter, what? I think she deserves...
Then we should...
I'll meet...
caretaker has shared so much wisdom with me during my time here.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
And that one's for... If not, we can talk a minute. How's your mental health? A good portion of this darkness hunting game is mental...
A clear, focused mind, grounded in the present.
Sounds too new agey. Give me maybe that's the same thing. Whatever we got, well, but hell on earth.
My mother...
Home is where and that's where we're made for more than driving the Legion. And I know just who I...
Well, Blade, I cannot wait to survive.
Ain't that the...
Can you hear me, Fury?
Barely. The damn temple seems to be screwing with everything.
Hunter, you promised me the truth.
I should let her tell it.
Agatha is here? Right now?
I'm right here, Wanda. Can you not see me?
Agatha? Where are you?
Just my voice, then. Better than nothing.
Agatha, there's so much I have to say to you.
Wanda, please. You are my pupil. I shall not have you bear the burden of my death.
I lost control.
No, I did. I pushed you too far, too fast.
Yes, but I have to...
My dear, this isn't the first time you visited my grave. I heard all you confessed. There is no need to repeat it. And there is very little time. Chthon grows restless in his slumber. I can aid you in this fight, but I'll need your help. Both of you. My connection to this world is tenuous. There is a ritual that can bind me to this place. First, I'll need you to retrieve a memento. It was in one of the books I wouldn't allow.
I read...
Yes, you were a...
I knew it.
I'm sure you did.
What exactly...
Sarah's grief is my strongest tie to the world.
What is...
I don't know, but it's somewhere in...
A ghost can...
I'm not thrilled about it.
How should we go about this?
Hunter, you know Sarah better than most. I'm relying on you to...
And what should I do?
Observation and distraction.
So, I'm the lookout while the hunter pokes around Caretaker's room.
I do it myself, but...
Oh, it's no problem. One of my favorite shows involves a weekly heist.
Now, both of you promise me, Sarah cannot know about the ritual. Not until it's done.
Why not?
The more she knows, the less chance we have to pull it off.
I have kept your secret this long.
And I can keep it as well.
Good. I believe in you both.
You can count on us.
Wanda.
Oh. Well, time to sneak into Caretaker's room and steal one of her air...
You and me...
Right behind you. Hunter, I'm outside the door.
Wanda?
Hi, Nico.
What are you doing outside Caretaker's room?
Nothing. And I'm not outside her room.
You're leaning against the door.
Oh, I guess I am. But I'm waiting on the hunter.
Oh, for what?
I'm going to confess my feelings.
What?
It's true. I have strong feelings for the hunter.
Did I just stumble into the hottest Abby gossip since Blade and Captain Marvel?
They're together?
It's complicated, but never mind that. You and the hunter, though? I'm a little jealous, but good luck, girl.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Nah, I'm totally out of Hunter's League. But you? I can totally see it.
You can?
No matter how it goes, find me after. I've got a pint of ice cream with your name on it.
Will do. Nico, do you mind if I wait alone?
Oh, right. Good luck.
All right, she's gone. Hurry up. This is harder than it looks on television. How's it going in there?
Found it.
All right.
Wanda?
Coast is... Caretaker. Hi. How are you, doing?
I'm tired. It's been a long day.
Oh, I know the feeling. We should, take a walk around the Abbey.
Why would we do that?
It's good to, get the blood flowing after a long day. So how about we...
Wanda, it's late. I'm going to bed.
I want to talk to you about Agatha.
You do?
Can we take that walk? It's about something she said to me. About you.
Wanda, this topic is out of bounds.
I'm not asking to be forgiven. I know I'll never make it right. But I have a wonderful memory of Agatha speaking fondly of you. It's not fair to keep it from you, so could we take that walk, please?
All right. A short walk.
A short walk. You'll be back in a few minutes, at most.
Let's go. I'd like to get this over with.
That's perfectly clear.
Are you all right?
Just a small cough. Why don't we head through the yard?
Hunter,
Ileana?
what were you doing in Caretaker's room?
You must be mistaken. I was elsewhere.
That was a terrible lie. I now require a bribe for my silence.
What did you have in mind?
I'll figure it out. Just remember you owe me.
Okay, I will.
Then I saw nothing.
Are you out?
Mm-hmm.
Good. You know where to meet me.
So,
I never want to...
confess your feelings prematurely? I know it was not ideal, but the heart wants what it wants.
You know I can turn you into a frog, right?
So you can restore me with a kiss?
Moving on.
So what next?
I'll take the... what was it?
A locket.
I assume...
And that I shall.
Agatha, we have Caretaker's memento.
I know. I can feel it. Would you be a most faithful apprentice and place a ward upon it?
Of course.
That's better. Now, do you recall the binding ritual in the Libris Illicitius?
The Grey Seneschal? But that's...
Forbidden, yes.
I was going to say extremely dangerous.
And I would never suggest it unless the circumstances were this dire.
What is this ritual exactly?
The Grey Seneschal requires an item that binds a spirit to a person or place.
Why is it so dangerous?
Because the first step of the ritual is to destroy that item. And for a short time, the spirit is...
Agatha.
Hunter, if I can't help the people I love, should the ritual work as expected, everyone in the Abbey will be able... We do this when the moon is right. But it...
Why?
This ritual is one of hers. She made it centuries ago. She knows how great... And there's no chance in hell she'll allow Wanda to lead the ritual.
No, I can't do this.
Wanda, This ritual's power lies in its inherent contradictions. And what greater contradiction can there be
than for me to restore your spirit to life? But Agatha, if I lose control...
You won't.
How do you know?
Because you're my best apprentice. Because you learn from your mistakes. And because I want you to know I truly forgive you. For that to happen, you'll need to see it in my eyes.
All right.
Now to prepare. Wanda, I'll be in your room. We'll go over every step of the ritual.
I'll meet you there.
She already...
I know. Hunter, do you believe I...
Yes.
Why?
Because you are the only person who ever resisted my mother's control.
It wasn't...
It was just enough.
Okay.
When the moon is right.
No pressure. Bunazua.
Hello, my sweet girl.
All right, Midnight Suns. Time to shake off the past and train to kick some ass.
And we can't rewind the clock and change it, because Dr. Strange lost all his time travel totems in New York.
Oh, so are we just gonna train the pain away?
It works in every single boxing movie I have ever seen.
Are we so desperate that cinema is our inspiration?
We are ants to Chthon. We must fight together or we will fail. Focus!
I agree with Blade and the Scarlet Witch.
This is why we get our asses kicked out there. We're not Avengers. We're lucky to be alive.
It wasn't my intention to insult the idea, Blade. Yes, training together helps us learn how to cover each other's blind spots.
Imagine if Blaze decided to stick with us the whole time. We'd be unstoppable.
Exactly, Robbie. It makes us stronger.
I really don't want to say we are the Midnight Suns or anything like that. It's too cheesy for me. So just consider that general vibe expressed.
Take all that big listening to each other energy and pretend we have to launch Spider-Man across a hellscape of demons and brimstone like he's a football.
Yes, that's the spirit, everyone! Wait, why are we practicing that particular scenario again?
Don't you just want to hop in and show them how it's done?
Only if I can pick the training montage music.
You seem like a 90s teen pop kind of guy.
Even a sorcerer
Remember to breathe during the hardest part.
We finally restored satellite connection to Transia. Get it up on the screen, now.
Hydra's fist grows tighter around Transia, and now Lilith's twisted children roam free.
A glimpse into all our futures if we fail to stop her.
Those people need to evacuate. Are those Hydra soldiers blocking the bridge?
Not just soldiers. That's...
Hey, Captain Wonderboy! Can you hear me?
Crossbones.
I know you're hiding out in your little fun house, so listen up. No one's getting out of this country except in a body bag. Or unless you're brave enough to swap places with them. So what do you say? You man enough to face me?
Anytime, Rumlow. Rumlow's taunting me.
He wants you to fight.
Going to Transia would play right into his hands. Yet I...
We are going to Transia sooner or later. And no matter what...
That's the spirit. We just have to be careful. If there are two...
So then...
My plan is to stop Rumlow no matter what. If he's gonna fight... After that... Rumlow's not going to get away from me again. Not this time.
Crossbones seems very eager to see you.
You're dropping right into the heart of Transia. Don't let Crossbones turn those...
Almost gotta give them credit. Almost. Fire! This is mercy compared to what's coming next. Besides, I wasn't talking to you.
Dance with someone, Rumlow? Dance with me.
About friggin' time!
This place is going to hell in a handbasket, and Crossbones seems intent on taking the locals down with it.
You can always count on Captain Boy Scout and his posse to come running. Anytime they're screaming, nobody's to rescue.
I'm not about to stand by and let you kill these people, Rumlow.
Good. I was hoping to get you riled up.
Your time has come. Hail that.
Bad luck for you. You ain't good enough for me.
Target confirmed. Good riddance.
They're repositioning.
Get out of there!
As ordered.
From the rift, her blessing emerges!
Hey, eyes on me. We already knew you were a coward, Rumlow. What are you trying to prove by hurting these people?
I don't need to prove anything to you. It's like watching a bunch of so-called heroes squirm.
You will answer for these crimes, one way or another.
Ooh, shaking in my boots over here.
I hope you've learned your lesson.
You really want to play games with me? Got some more flunkies coming in.
many times has it been now, Stevie? How many fights over the years have I lost count?
If I had known it would have come to this, I would have made sure to finish the job last time.
You a new
Nice work.
kiss it goodbye.
Leave some for the rest of us.
I owe you a soda. Smells like someone had an accident.
Why don't you come down here and face me yourself, Rumlow? Put up your show.
You'll get your shot at me soon enough. I'm counting on it. Got a little surprise for you, Hunter. A blast from the past. For real.
I thought that thing died with Faustus.
I kept a few around for special occasions. Crazy old bastard be smiling in his grave right now. If I left you something to bury.
You'd blow us all apart with that thing? Just to keep these people from leaving?
And you thought Faustus was mad.
Orders are orders.
Come on, Rumlow. This is way past wrong and you know it. What the hell has gotten into you?
Exactly.
If that device detonates,
we lose the bridge. We lose everyone here. We end this. Now.
I was hoping you'd say that. What was it you said? You regret not finishing me off before? Put up or shut up? I think I'm gonna carve that one on your tombstone.
You want a showdown, Rumlow? You got one.
I would be more worried about that bomb. Hack the interface console, and you might be able to delay the blast. At least long enough to deal with crossbones.
these computers are not my specialty.
Wow, I'm glad you're on our side.
You have earned this. It would seem Lilith chose poorly.
Engaging!
Reinforcements inbound.
As much as Crossbones has earned a good thrashing, I would really keep an eye on that bomb.
We're handling it. That's some move. Hope they're ready. That's one problem out of the way.
Did that actually work?
You can never really tell with these things.
Screw it.
The core! It's overloading!
Hang on, Rumlow.
He must have known this would happen. Always was one step ahead of everyone. Except for you.
Why don't we talk about this when...
I'll say hi for you. When I see him.
Don't!
Hail Hydra!
Not in my lifetime.
Time for Agatha's ritual. The moon can't get...
Are you...
I'm prepared as I can.
Who? How many people?
All the Midnight Suns, Doctor Strange, and Logan overheard me.
He believed...
He said, I've seen weird, but he used another word for...
It is hard to believe.
Agatha had me tell them what only she could have known, except Strange. He had a twinkle in his eye. Is that...
We should go.
I'll lead the way.
Don't know how this is possible.
Why not?
You and Wanda working together. What? That's not an expression. If I wake up tomorrow and there's a second...
Ah, Hunter!
You knew?
I sensed her energy, and I knew she wasn't a...
Why did you not...
I could always trust Agatha to have an elaborate plan. I surmised. And so she...
Keeping secret. That's Agatha for you.
How so?
Agatha always had a backup plan. Never thought I'd be...
This is it. Hunter, I never...
We need every edge.
I'm glad you understand. It's a gamble we have to make. If this doesn't work, please. But it will work. Wanda knows what she's doing. Besides, I'm Agatha Harkness. The world won't be rid of me till I...
So, you no longer owe me a bribe. I approve of what you are doing in Caretakers. But you should have better lies. Your deception...
Thanks, Magic.
What are friends for? That was not rhetorical. Sometimes...
So...
I could not tell it.
Not that. Here, I was thinking you and Wanda were gonna be a thing, but no. That was all a ruse.
Anything.
We're about to restore the spirit of Agatha...
Hey, Hunter. Thanks for doing...
Do you know?
No idea.
So...
Why else? To support you and Wanda.
Thanks.
Of course. When Agatha's back, she'll want...
Everyone's here. We're almost ready to...
What else do...
The braziers indicate the ritual boundary. Once...
I will be...
Fires are lit. Any last words before we begin?
Let us begin.
Stand back and make sure nothing disturbs us. The Grey Seneschal is a finicky... Agatha Harkness, can you hear me?
I can.
The Grey Seneschal extends a hand. Shall you take it, knowing it may lead to your destruction?
I shall.
Do you willingly sever your bond to this world, knowing it may lead to your dissolution?
I do.
And will you open yourself to the Grey Seneschal, knowing it may lead to your possession?
I will.
Spoken, witnessed, and sealed. I will now begin.
Steady, Wanda.
I call upon the Grey Seneschal. Seize the spirit of Agatha Harkness and deliver her into this world.
It's her.
Oh, I can see her. I can see...
Agatha?
Sarah, wait. She did not want you to find out like this. How are you here?
I couldn't find a keepsake. A simple spell said it was here.
The locket.
Wanda stole it. I nearly caught her outside my room, didn't I?
Wanda was the lookout. I am the one who stole it.
Why would you do that to me?
Agatha asked me to.
Asked? Why would you pull her back from her final rest? You should know better.
Sarah, she never left the Abbey. She's been here for months.
Then what are you? The Grey Seneschal. I won't let you do this to her.
Sarah, wait!
Wanda won't destroy her again.
Sarah, no!
What have you done to her?
Nothing worse than what you've done, Sarah.
Agatha?
You were the worst thing to happen to me. Oh, how I loathed our time together. It took death to finally free me of your insipid...
This isn't Agatha. Reveal yourself.
Hello, sweetling.
Mephisto.
Release Agatha. We have no quarrel with you.
I have quarrel with him.
You want me to simply give you this withered ecto-puppet? Calm down. Someone must know how this works.
It's always the same with you. The devil is here, and he's ready to bargain.
Ah, the hairy little creature remembers how it works.
No bargains. Release Agatha, right now.
No, no, no. I'm willing to make a simple trade. Give me Ilyana, and you can have this faded rag of a spirit.
Do you think I would ever trust...
Still touchy from our last encounter. Unlike some of you here, I thought you were the true power here. But if you have no hold over the Queen of Limbo, you're as useless to me as this...
Wait.
Good, good. If you delay, I'll melt this shriveled spirit.
There is little to say.
Ilyana, I am just stalling for...
Shush. There is little to say because I know how to push him out.
What is the plan?
If I banish him directly, he takes her with him. But if I channel my power through someone close to Agatha... Wham! Sucker punch. He loses control, I banish him, and Agatha stays behind.
Then why have you not done it already?
Channeling my power through a person causes lasting injury. I do not know who should bear this suffering.
I can only offer myself.
Hunter, this is quite dangerous. Are you certain?
To save Agatha, defy the devil, and keep you from his clutches? Of course I am certain.
You are a fool. But you are the best fool I know. Give me the signal when you're ready.
Enough deliberations. Do we have a bomb?
Magic. What do we say to the devil?
We say...
The devil can go to hell!
Agatha?
Sarah, you can hear me?
And see you.
What, no kiss?
And that's how I know it's you.
What you've done here, to bring everyone together,
It's not enough.
I've never been more delighted to tell you how wrong you are. This is so much better than we'd expected. We just need to finish it.
We? Does that mean you'll stay and help?
You thought I did all this to say goodbye? Oh, Sarah, you're hopeless.
Not anymore.
Look at that. Hunter, would you mind walking with me? They deserve some privacy.
Indeed.
Agatha's back. It worked.
We do well together.
I was thinking the same thing. So what now?
We should let them catch up.
Agreed. See you tomorrow. I'm going to bed and don't plan to set an alarm.
Several villages to evac.
You realize it's the middle of the night over here?
You kids actually did it. Agatha's back. This place already so
And all is as it should be. Miss Maximoff.
Are you concerned?
A good leader always endures for the sake of others.
I can't thank you enough. But right now, do you mind?
And?
Don't make me haunt you.
Hunter, if you're awake, come to Central. I need to show you something.
They put her in shackles and dragged her to the courthouse. Sure, they were going.
I almost sent my astral form to cover.
That means you were
I caution against speaking in modern vernacular. Then magic will say you are
unfathomable.
Ah, yes. Our last conversation. Your continued confidence and honesty with me.
The Sorcerer Supreme is a role only one mortal.
Fancy titles impress the illusion of rank upon the world. But that's all it is. A name. I am merely a man with a very useful...
I will light a beacon every...
The doubt never crossed. You have my gratitude.
Perhaps the Sorcerer Supreme could come...
Due to Stark's contractual obligations, I can... Nobody needs the caloric marvel that is Hulka burning love. Hunter, no matter what the outcome of our struggle, that is a bond that carries...
All this excitement has really got me thinking about forming a team of my own. Spider-Man and his astonishing pals.
I won't hold back.
Do your thing.
Hello, my sweet girl.
I spent some time decrypting the data drive.
I hope it gave...
He gave us good intelligence. It's about us. He had files on all of us. Cap, me, Stark, Blake. Strengths, weaknesses.
This is detailed information. Whatever they were paying Crossbones, they...
We have files, but nothing like this. Captain Marvel's trackable online activity indicates an unhealthy interest in cat videos. He was sick. This isn't even all of it. There's a whole other...
More encrypted.
Multiple layers of it. I could probably get it, but it'll take me a while. Cap?
Where is he?
He was with me when we first unlocked the drive. He was already agitated from Crossbones' death. He excused himself in a hurry.
Cap does not seem like the type to be easily flustered.
Normally, I'd agree with you, but time isn't exactly a luxury we have these days.
Was there...
Strangely, no.
Ah.
I'll keep trying to break this code while you find Cap.
Steve, Carol needs your help to... It figures she'd send you. Did she tell you I want nothing?
Those files he had on the team are...
That's not why I left. It was something Crossbones said. The old man...
Who?
The Red Skull commanded Hydra during the war.
You think the Red Skull has something to do...
I'm certain. One file is called Project Gutmorder. A class... Rumlow wanted me to use the tools of my oldest enemy to defeat the newest. I won't give him the...
Steve, we need to know what the file says. Information from...
A tool is just a tool justifies so many terrible outcomes.
That is not your call to make. You helped put me in charge.
Well, I guess you have. The enemy of my enemy is... I'll talk to Carol and do what I can.
Of course. It has been a while.
I guess when you live forever, it doesn't seem so important to turn to a high power when you're not faced with the inevitability of death. But now, death, to even us immortals, is becoming an inescapable inevitability. So here I am, asking for guidance. But the Elder Gods are long gone. Only whispers of their power remain. So I've been sitting here.
Well, I do not think they would advise you to sit here and wonder about what they would or would not say. They would want you to act.
Yes. Perhaps I should be asking Agatha. Her spirit has only made herself known for one night, and she's already done more.
Do not be so hard on yourself.
Yes, but I feel like I've...
No, Sarah. There will be plenty of time for more healing. I do hope we get that.
If we survive. She was always the more maternal one out of the...
I will... Well,
Let's
I should
hope
leave you to
someone...
your prayers.
Thank you, Hunter, but I'd like to be left alone to my thoughts now.
What you doing, Charlie?
Tell me, Red Skull's plans for Wundagore monorail.
Close. Red Skull dug them back in World War II, but where they go, well, we're not sure. Yet.
There are some hints in Crossbones' data that a few of the tunnels might even be older.
How much do we trust Crossbones' data?
I trust it enough to investigate and launch reconnaissance. Up for a little smash and grab, Logan?
Ah, I see where this is going. It's a cannonball special. Except that you're throwing me at a whole mountain.
We know you're strong enough to take it.
Want in on the action, Steve?
Negative. I need to poke around Crossbones' hard drive. There's still encryption I can't crack.
Maybe it's spicy love letters from Crossbones to Sin? She's Red Skull's daughter or granddaughter or something. Anyone sharing a family tree with Red Skull is bad news. Dating Crossbones is proof of that pudding.
That's right. I wonder what kind of murder sonnets those two deranged lovebirds wrote to each other. But while it would make some titillating nightmare fuel, we have bigger fish to fry.
And it's a big old doozy of a fish. Something called Project Gottmorder.
Based on my limited German, that sounds promising.
Agreed. Only it could be nothing. Red Skull doled out fancy names left and right. I think the answer's here, in Crossbone's data.
What we do know is that these tunnels go somewhere. And Hydra's hiding something. Something potentially big.
Well, that's more context than I normally get for potential suicide missions. Into the Hydra nest we go. If we're really going into those tunnels underneath Mountain Wondigo...
Are you saying the red...
The guy was a Nazi whose head was the color of an inflamed big toe.
I will adjust.
The map we have is pretty loose, but luckily, you're gonna have me leading the...
If you are confident you know where...
Smart, Hunter. Real smart. Trust me and we'll get in and out of...
With any luck, we will...
Yeah. It'll be good to see...
You talk as though you knew him.
It's not like we traded punches or anything, but I was in Canadian intelligence during the war. As nasty as you'd expect.
And this...
That's new to me. Hopefully it lives up to its name. I'd hate to...
Your jokes are mordering.
Whoa, nice German humor, Hunter. If I had a hat...
Danke.
Whatever it is, I hope we can get it out of there. I don't want to spend...
On that, we can...
Well, what do... I tell you, there's nothing better than a bunch of spooky time.